Okay, hello. I had to do this quickly, so I forgot to get these out too. It's July the 19th, 2019. It is 3:31. So we're doing this quickly because it's basically been a day of assault and deprivation again. Assault meaning several different attacks of sonar waves, and right before I actually grabbed the camera here for this, I got a different wave coming down. I can hear the frequency change in my ear. And deprivation, it's 3:31 now. Up until 2:45, I had tried to get money and I couldn't get a single dime. Then I mentioned I was going to go to Starbucks and make this film and upload this, and all of a sudden, a gift card of $10 to Sobeys and $2 in change appears in my hand. So I want to get this done. The good thing is that um, I wrote down the points that I wanted earlier in a napkin in Starbucks. So not much has changed. I want to make sure I want to say two things. I wanted to say hello to my friend Felix Nater. Hello, Felix. It's been a long time. One day I hope to walk down Fifth Avenue a free man again. And one day I'm sure we'll meet too. And also, my second message is to my sister Kelly. I love you and I miss you. And I plan that we're together soon. So, other than that, the weekly update, there's so many main points. It's almost like one point is its own update, but yet there's six others at the same time. So they all have to be shoved into this one update. Let's not forget the charter violation of a week and a half ago that led to a message I sent to MP Pamela Goldsmith. Um, it almost worked. Pamela Goldsmith Jones, um, about the charter violation, about how I was threatened that by the RCMP that if I did not leave Horseshoe Bay and return to Vancouver to be tortured and starved, I would be arrested. So it's only been 10 days since then. Let's not remember that's been hanging over this whole entire week. The weekly update, of course, is to try to highlight what's been going on in the week, but there's been so goddamn much. And other than that, we started off the week with two brand new assaults on Sunday evening. I still have here. I still have here. That's another assault. But speak of the devil. If you look closely, where is the sun? We ask that frequently. If you look closely, you should be able to see here still where I was assaulted. Was assaulted twice on Sunday night. Um, of course, nobody's addressed anything that's happened. But that's how the week started off. We'll grab these papers. Um, that was another big incident. Let's go through this. On Wednesday was basically starvation day. What today was looking to become. On Wednesday, all day long, all day and all evening up until about 10 o'clock at night, I was not allowed a single thing to eat or drink. Not one single person would give me a dime. I was not allowed anything. It was really an extreme. It was a day, and that day, of course, of extreme starvation and deprivation all through the day. So you can see the lump on my left cheek there. That extreme led to an ultimatum that I sent to the President of the United States that he do something immediately or I would be dead. So that was the culmination of Wednesday. We learned also around middle of the week, early of the week, thanks to Tim's Coffee, that the initial improvement in my eyesight that occurred with the Evian water, that stayed. There was an evening in Victoria when I had a huge amount of fatty foods and cheeses and stuff. That led to me seeing really strange things within 48 hours, like pig pen like clouds and shapes of bodies hanging out at Starbucks after hours closing. And then it kind of disappeared. And like those improvements disappeared. What we learned is that the coffee is not safe, and that given that I was drinking Evian water instead of regular water, they compensated by adding more of the pathogen to Starbucks coffee and other coffees we can presume. That was a revelation this week. So then we led to the revelation, well, why don't we just go hog wild then all over again and just eat only cheese and shit like that? And the starvation thing. So whatever money I get, like today we got nothing until 2:45. That shows the environment I'm in. That shows the threat. The shower situation, um, people here don't have penises or vaginas. So it's really the first time in my life I've ever gone into a men's change room where having a shower becomes an issue. And at first I noticed one day I went into the Kitsilano Community Center and no one had a shower at all. And I thought it was because I was human. Well, it kind of is. They don't want to have a shower in front of me as much as I don't want to have a shower in front of them. So can you imagine what this is like in a men's change room? Duh. Um, I still haven't been given back the bank card, or I mean, God forbid, the $300 plus that was stolen over the last couple of weeks. Um, this week in Safeway, one night, all the milk was gone. A week and a half ago, all the Evian water was gone. I questioned whether Evian and milk were safe. I'm going to go on the assumption that even though I wouldn't trust these bastards not to open up Evian bottle and put the shit in it and repackage it again, manufacture it, I'm going to have to go on the assumption that we'll see what happens over the next 24 to 48 hours. All the maps in the city are gone in terms of the libraries. Everywhere I go, they won't show me any maps. That's been the week. It's just been one hostility after another. Remember, we have the charter violations. We have attempts to starve you to death. We have attempts to imprison you by blocking everything. It's been a very high-pitched week, and that's it. So the last thing we need to do is show you how starved to death I am, of course. So this is the point of the film. I'm hoping that this might stand up here. We'll have to test it out. Let's give it a go here. I'm not sure if this is